Drugs and alcohol. They've been a part of human culture for almost 100 centuries. Evidence even suggests that alcohol was utilized by the Chinese as early as 7000 BC for medicinal purposes. Since then, alcohol and drugs have diffused further and further into our lifestyles. Teens are the primary users, consuming about 11% of all alcohol in the last year alone. But why are both substances so attractive to young adults?
That's a good question. I think that they make it look very attractive to teens because everybody's having such a good time, right? And they may be in a context, with a party scene or with a sports situation or whatever, or on a vacation, nice setting, and so that makes it look very, very appealing to teens.
5 years of only pure Rocky Mountain spring water. Make it yours. Make it Coors.
With YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TV, it's everywhere, and it's something that we hear a lot. It's something that we work with our clients on a daily basis to combat the triggers of seeing, their drug of choice.
Bonnie boy, right, Fred? When you're due for a beer, Bush does it. You can't say beer better than Bush.
I think they're trying to get them started early, and move them toward that, which is kind of sinister. But that's how I see it. That they're catching them young because everybody looks young.
In Europe, that make it illegal to advertise to the younger generations of people, and so it's something that. We're a consumer-driven society. It's something that we need to take a look at because we're exposing kids to younger and younger kids to these things. And what we're seeing at Jaywalker is younger kids with severe addiction issues.
When cold refreshment calls, Coors Light answers. Frost brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Since the Smoking Act in 1970 was enacted, tobacco use in teens has been on the decline. In order for us as a nation to move in the right direction, we need to follow in the footsteps of other European countries.
Use like wine with a meal, like a glass of wine with a meal, and it's I think kids growing up over there are being educated to the negative effects of it versus all the good things that can happen to you when you're drinking or living in a bar.
I think that a treatment focus rather than a criminal focus on drug and alcohol would be a lot better. I can't get funding for treatment for people who need it very often.
How else can we address this problem?
I don't think locking people up is beneficial in any way. As somebody who has been in jail, there is zero rehabilitation that happens in jail. The safe injection sites that you're talking about, it's a pretty controversial issue. 79,000 people died of overdose in the United States last year from heroin or fentanyl-laced heroin. So having a safe injection site is a harm reduction model that I don't know that I have an opinion on it. I believe that having a safe place to do something that can kill you, like heroin, is something that we need to take a look at. There are too many young kids and too many people in general overdosing and dying on the streets.
I think education has to go beyond just the simple labeling. I think we need to help people get more data and do that through more, programs, classes, whatever, that are not attempting to preach at people, but that give people the important information they need.
In order to fix America's problem with drug and alcohol abuse in teens and young adults, we need to diminish advertising of drugs and alcohol on all forms. This has been proven to work in declining teenage use of cigarettes and the reduction of tobacco ads. Also, we need to invest more in education, rehabilitation, creating safe spaces, and overall a culture where abusing substances is looked down upon.